What is the difference between bee bearding and swarming? Stay tuned. And I just got nailed on my chin. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to New Bee Life. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know when my new videos are coming out. I got stung last night right in the face and in the leg. Got home from work late and my mother came out. She was working in the orchard in the gardens here. Said, hey, your bees are swarming. You got to go check them out. So 45 minutes left of light. I came out and the hive was covered in bees. I started looking at them and my entrance reducers were actually on. I keep them on because we have a problem with Asian wasps and they were dragging all my bees away last year. Even though I made a trap and I caught over 150 of them, including like thousands of yellow jackets, I still kept it on so they have more protection. But yesterday we had a surge in heat. It was like almost 100 degrees and the bees ended up, I guess, swarming to cool down. So there's a difference between bearding and swarming to leave the hive. And if you look at them carefully, the way they stage themselves and fan out, and they're going to be fanning their wings, that was the difference. I was looking at them, watching them, and I realized right then it's probably part of it is the entrance reducer is restricting them from going in and out and helping the fan and cooling. So I wanted to put the suit up, I got in there, but they also needed a super up top, so I ended up getting my super. I put that with a queen excluder. To get into the hive, I had a lot of them, so I had to knock off a bunch of them and put them into my super box, and I put it up top. That being said, if my queen went into the super, I'm gonna have to go find her later. I want to make sure she's not up there, but I have a good feeling that she's in the middle of the hive, probably in the bottom box or the second box for sure. All right guys, so I just got back right now and noticed that this hive is really hot more than likely. This hive is not. They're doing pretty good. This is the functional hive that's doing really well. They're both doing well, but this is a lot of bees to be hanging out. See, they're starting to all go back in now as it's cooling down. They call this bearding, but they're starting to come in and out, and I don't want to leave that many bees out. That's a lot of bees. Still got my sugar water. Haven't really touched that one. The other one's just about empty there. But I'm just gonna try to pull the entrance reducer out first. I don't really want to mess with them too much. They know what they're doing. They're fanning out. I can see they're not abandoning. They're not swarming. They're just trying to reduce the heat. Today was like 100 degrees today. But this is what's going on. It's pretty wild. If I see my queen, I'm snatching her up. So I pulled off the reducer here, and the majority of them are back into the hive. Unfortunately, I see in the hustle and bustle last night getting stung. There's a few of them that got pinched in there. I don't like that, but that's what happened. Well, most of the bees ended up going back in. They were fanning themselves, trying to keep cool. And I'm just gonna look around, make sure my queen ain't hanging out on the outside here, but I'm almost positive she's not. I was looking for her last night also. They do a cool configuration. Kind of looks like a beard, the way it hung down. What I did, it was hard to tell probably what was going on because I had to work fast, but I just put the super right down here, the box, and when I had to pull that entrance reducer out and the top lid, they all fell off. A lot of them fell right into it. See, these bees are staging on this hive here. They're all fanning and working, telling them, hey, the nectar is over there. That's pretty cool. But doing pretty quick, either evaporation or they drank it all, but these had full of sugar water. That jar was full, and this jar is full, was full, in a matter of 3 days. So I think After this, I'm not giving them any more. I added that top box as a precaution just in case they wanted to swarm out of here and get out. But I'm almost positive it was from the heat. But you know, we're a new bee channel and we're kind of just going with the flow and learning as we go. It's our second year into it. I used to have 15 hives with my father when we were kids, so I used to be around it all the time, but I never actually worked in the hives. I used to just eat the wax and the honey and all that. They're doing great though. All right, so here's another day, 2 days later, and they're just starting. They weren't even like this a little while ago, and it's starting to get dark. So they're all coming out because it's too hot inside the colony. Are they swarming? I don't think so. It's a natural bearding, just like I saw before. See how they're fanning? That's them cooling off. But I'm glad I got the entrance reducers off and I switched over from sugar water to straight water in there, so I don't have to go far. Got the super up top. And I'm gonna drop a super on that tomorrow morning right there. Definitely that box is gonna be filled up. So I'll put a queen excluder and drop another one here. But they're coming out and starting to build up their beard. Trying to cool down that hive. Pretty hot, 98 today.